It's been 4 years since we moved to the Australian jungle to experience our best shot at freedom. We predicted early on the direction society was taking, and we didn't want to be a part of it. We knew food security was crucial, and that depending on supermarkets for our food was very risky. So we started to cultivate our own food and to set up our future in the forest. And this is just a snippet of our life 4 years later. We made a very basic composting toilet when we first came that works a treat. No smell, no flushing into the ocean, and the best free fertilizer to feed our fruit trees. I'm an adult female human, and just like an adult male human, I grow body hair. So I've been allowing my body hair to grow since moving here. And for over 1.5 years, we have been eating an exclusively living foods frugivore diet. Our food is cooked once by the best chef in the world, the sun. So no need to cook it again. We plant the seeds from our meal, and then we will eventually harvest the fruits of our labor. A great off-grid skill to develop is making your own clothing and doing alterations, and I have now taught myself to do that on a 100-year-old hand crank Singer sewing machine, which is just a joy to use. And it really teaches you to slow down and to appreciate the process, and it's obviously ideal as there's no electricity involved. And in this situation, I decided to alter this shirt to make it cooler because it does get quite warm out here in the tropics. So I just show you how to do that, and it's very simple, and you can do it with any top that you have that you want to make cooler and shorten. And in future, I will include sounds of the Singer machine because it sounds beautiful when I am using the hand crank. So although this isn't a tutorial, I thought I would include some of the process because it is very simple, and you just make like a drawstring section at the bottom. And for the drawstring, you just use the cut off bit that I showed earlier and thread it through basically. And it's very, very easy to do. Anyone can do it. And when the top gets loose, you just tighten it up, and there is the finished product, which I think turned out great. It's also, still protective for my arms, but I'm getting that airflow in the valley region because, it's good to have that protection on the arms, for sure, in the rainforest. Most of the videos I'm going to be making are going to be nature sounds, but I did want to include a little bit of an introduction here. And this is just a naranjia, I think it's naranjia plant, which is native to South America, and we have it growing abundantly here. It's a bit sour for my liking, but it is a good backup and plenty of vitamin C, which is crucial to human health. So over the past 3+ years of mowing, we've come to the conclusion that we don't want to be spending our time mowing. So we're using banana leaves and breadfruit leaves to basically block the grass out, and we're replacing it with wood chips. Basically local arborist mulch, and it can last a few years before we have to do that process again. And although it is quite time consuming initially, it's definitely going to be worth it, we feel. It also helps nourish the fruit trees around and keep the moisture in the soil. And we found this beautiful Amistine python, which is native to Australia. One of the biggest, I think one of the top 3 biggest snakes, longest snakes in the world. You can see the size there. And just the most gentle, beautiful snake ever. We really love having her around. My partner Snopey is from Sweden and he is very comfortable here in the Australian tropical rainforest jungle. It's quite amazing. He's adapted very well and he has educated himself extensively on rare fruits and what fruits grow best in the region. But there's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of lessons to be learned and we are embracing that every day.
Oh yeah, this one's shooting out. Look.
Oh wow. That's great. Oh.
That one's perfect.
Nice. Oh, beautiful guy. Wow. Oh. Yummy akari. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wow. Akari. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a
Oi.
texture. Oh,
No.
oh, you gave me the one that you busted.
Ah.
It is a jungle, so it does rain a lot. It can rain, up to 6 meters a year, over 6 months of the year. So we have learnt to, adapt our routine depending whether it's the dry season or the monsoon season. We didn't grow this pineapple, but we have so many amazing pineapples coming. They take around 2 years to reach maturity. And you can see there's a pink one. We did actually grow that little pink one, but you can see the size comparison. But we have a lot of roughies and a lot of quite big pineapples coming, so it's exciting. And we got this juicer, which is quite unique, as you're about to see. So here's the pineapple fibre that is left over after the juicing, and it is really quite dry, and it can be used, like you can dry it out and eat it. eat the fibre as well, which we recommend. Fibre is healthy. And honestly, this might have been the best pineapple juice I've ever tasted in my life. You know, cold pressed, living pineapple juice, just incredible. You getting some sun there? I can see you're getting some sun. So this is quandong fruit and it is actually edible. Not so great though. It's not something that I would eat much of at all, that's for sure. But it is native to Australia, so it's everywhere. The birds love it, and obviously it's some sort of backup plan if things go terribly wrong with the fruit forest. So something I noticed early on was this amazing fan palm fiber. I just could not believe how stretchy and how material like and strong that it is. And I'm still considering, making an outfit out of it because it really is, it's soft. It's waterproof, weatherproof basically, because it's designed to be in the weather because it's a fan palm fiber. And yeah, it's just amazing. We have been using it just as kind of like protection around the pots. Yeah, but nothing else. But there's likely to be many uses for this fibre. And the fan palm, the Australian fan palm, just produces it and drops it, and it lasts for years in like the full weather. I'm just picking katuk or sweet leaf here, which is my favourite green in the world, and it just so happens to grow abundantly in the tropics of Australia. I love it. Very nutritious. We very rarely eat gourmet raw food, and on this night we did have these pizzas, which were pretty incredible. They were, and that's macadamia, like feta cheese, just macadamia, salt water, some garlic, and yeah, a whole lot of veggies, some pineapple.
No, that looks like mine.
That does look like yours. But I might eat both.
Wow, no.
Okay, so that's just a very, very small snippet of what we've been up to. There's much, much more to share with you. If you want to see more of these videos, definitely let us know in the comments below and vote on the video, and we will bring you more of our life in the jungle in North Queensland, Australia. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been such a challenge as well, but that's life. If you don't have a challenge in life, then you are just going to curl up and die. You need to have that challenge, get out of your comfort zone, and that's how you forge your best self. You create the best version of yourself. All right, I'll see you next video.